This is my 2005 C50 Custom. I don't know what all those words mean, but that's what they call it. I'm ready to put the rear wheel back on. I had it off to have the tire changed. While it was off, I changed this oil because it's easier to, keep your tire clean when it's not there. And we're just gonna grease a little bit in here in the axle, and we're gonna put everything back together. So here we go. I'm gonna wrestle that back up in place. All the fittings were really dry. And the reading I've done, there's supposed to be a little bit of grease on there, and I tend to use a little too much, but instead of high pressure moly, blah, 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 that's what I did, okay? I don't know if it's right. If it's not, tell me, because, we're learning this together, and you might already know. And while you're watching this, I have no idea. I don't know how you do this, but this is how I'm gonna try. Put my brakes back in, put lots of grease between the shoes and the drum. No, I didn't. Don't freak out. You don't want any grease in there. And I'm just gonna try to just slowly jack that up in place, fit it, and get the axle in, and we'll see how this works. It's a rubber dead blow hammer, all you people freaking out. Just calm. Okay, there it is. You couldn't see it because my body was in the way, but that spacer's in. We're gonna put the axle nut on. You can find the torque online. There's forums and all kinds of people that'll tell you that. And because there's 1,000,010 people that'll tell you, you really shouldn't listen to this guy. You don't know me, right? Just look it up. It's, between 40 and 50. It gets more precise than that, but look it up. It's good practice to get into. Don't trust some random knucklehead on the internet. We're gonna put a wrench here. We're gonna put the axle nut on. We're gonna torque it to spec. It takes a cotter pin after the nut's on, not before, Stephen. Don't forget that. And then we'll hook this back up, adjust the rear brake. There's a little arm, I don't know what you call it, that goes between here and right there that we're gonna put back in. And then we're gonna take it for a ride and hope that wheel stays on. Actually, I'm sort of kidding. First, we're gonna change the oil, then take it for a ride. Nope. Okay, for those of you that aren't learning as you go, that already know, and were screaming at me, calm down. There's a washer that goes in there, then your axle nut. Put these things back in first because that sets where your brake sits in the drum. Then torque axle nut, tighten everything down, adjust brake. You'll figure it out. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know you. There she is, sitting back on her wheels. An oil change, and we'll be rolling for the season.